The band we are doing today reminds me of my Meemaw because she had this old cast iron skillet that she used to cook up all sorts of greasy goodies, and she never washed it. She never washed this thing, and that's why the food tasted so damn good. A big old iron cast skillet, and she would cook up taters and all sorts of yum-yums in it, and I loved it. Homemade bread and jams and stuff, and I'd say, Meemaw, you're doing a good job in that. Mwah. But today we're doing the band Skillet. Now, I have heard that name a lot. I know that they're a very popular band, but I have not heard any of the music. And today we're doing the brand new single, Surviving the Game. Because I say to myself, are you going to go big or are you going to go small, Shane? What are you going to do? And today I'm going big, Surviving the Game. So we're going to do the brand new single, but we're going to learn about this band, Skillet, and then we're going to listen to that song. Does that sound good to you? Let's do it now then. They got huge numbers. These guys are massive. Massive. Skillet. 6.2 million monthly listeners to the Spotify account. That's 6,231,450 monthly listeners to their Spotify account. The top 5 jams looks like it comes from 2 different albums. You got Monster, 375 million plays. Feel Invincible is the number 2 with 213 million plays. Hero, 274 million plays. The Resistance, 108 million. Just a scant 108 million plays on that song. And then Awake and Alive has 162 million plays. How is it even possible with numbers like that? I mean, they've got to have billions of plays, you know, if you add up all the songs on Spotify that have been listened to. Over 1 billion plays. How is it even possible? I've never heard of this. It's ridiculous, Shane. Let's look into them albums and see what this band has released so far. And it looks like they've been around a long time. And I'll be hot damned if there isn't a skillet, an iron cast skillet, just like my Meemaws. That even might be my Meemaws. Skillet. It's the self-titled album from 1996. Wow, I did not. That's bizarre. I didn't realize that. Hey You, I Love Your Soul, 1998. Then you've got a 2000 Ardent Worship, Skillet Live. I don't know what that means. Invincible, 2000. Wow, they've been around. Alien Youth, 2001. Collide, 2003. Comatose, 2006. Comatose Comes Alive, Deluxe Edition. You got Awake, 2009, with a Deluxe Edition. Again, when you got big numbers, the labels go, let's do some deluxe editions and some commentary editions and let's keep pushing and pressing. You got 2013's Rise, and then there's the 2013 Rise Deluxe Edition. You've got Unleashed in 2016, and then you got the Unleashed Beyond Special Edition. Then you got Victorious 2019 and Victorious The Aftermath. Demo versions probably, is that what that is? The Aftermath Deluxe. And then, of course, they put that album out in 2019. So you've got 2021's brand new single, Surviving the Game. Is it just a single? Yes. Came out September 15th, 2021. Now what we're going to do, my dear friends, is we're going to look into related artists. Who might they play shows with? Who do people listen to when they're listening to Skillet? You have 1,000 Foot Crutch, Red, 12 Stone, we've mentioned them before. 3 Days Grace, we've mentioned before. Sick Puppies, we just did them on the first listens. Shine Down, we did a reaction video to Shine Down. Breakin' Benjamin. You got Seether, Hoobastank, Fireflight, Theory of a Dead Man, I've heard that band name before. Egypt Central, so there are the related artists for the band. And now it's time to look into that bio. And if I do, holy bananas, I'm seeing 2 beautiful women in the band. And I'm betting, are they dating those guys or are they gay? It's hard to tell, but they look very metro. They look very cultured, very kempt. Remember when I was talking about being kempt and unkempt? These guys are very kempt, very dressed to the nines. They're saying, Shane, we know we're good looking, man, and don't be jelly of it. Just rock out and get over here for a big tongue kiss. One of the best-selling rock bands of the 21st century, 2-time Grammy Award-nominated multi-platinum Wisconsin quartet, Skillet, John Cooper, lead vocal bass, Korey Cooper, guitar, keys, Jen Ledger, drums and vocals, and Seth Morrison, lead guitarist. write the soundtrack to Triumph. An undying spirit humbly asserted and affirmed the band as one of the generation's most underdog stories due. It happened quietly under the radar. I don't know why it says stories do. It happened quietly under the radar. By 2019, they not only garnered a pair of Grammy Award nods and sold over 12 million albums worldwide, but they also took home a Billboard Music Award for the double platinum Awake. Its breakout single, Monster, remains one of the most streamed rock songs of all time, with 285 million global audio streams. 2016 Unleashed bowed at number 3 on the Billboard Top 200, going number 1 on rock radio. Okay, so these guys played rock radio. The lead single, Feel Invincible, cracked 150 million global audio streams and went platinum. It keeps going on about gold and platinum and double platinums and all this stuff. So the people like this band. And so these guys should be, I'll be tearing my hair out by the roots after this, right? Because it'll be so wonderful. It is that time. Brand new single from Skillet, Surviving the Game. So let's do that now. This is the Magic Nipple. I give you a taste, I take a taste. We listen to the song together. You ready to do that with me? Are you ready to go on this journey with me? Are you ready? Let's go. Let's do it. I've had enough. Let's go. Let's survive the game together. Here we go. It's a little flute. There's one of them pretty girls. Do they have email address? Jan Ledger? Very poppy, very catchy, very electronic-y, very gets the foot tapping, gets the buns bouncing. It's be good for a punching bag. Breakdown.
Surviving
Gotta stop it on the run. I mean, that wasn't too bad, right? That wasn't too bad. I wish my Meemaw was still around, and then she could be making me some fried taters in that old skillet, and I could be going, surviving the game. Come on. What's this? Oh, that's Gunfight. That's what just popped on the Sick Puppy song that we did before. Yes, and I would be saying, Grandma, can I have more pancakes? Grandma, please. And she'd say, shut up, you son of a bitch. No, my grandma never hit me. But she would say, you're getting a little fat around the edges. You don't need any more potatoes dipped in this hog grease that I'm making. What say you? Most important part of my videos, as always, is what you think of the songs. It's not exactly what I think of it, because I like to get in the comments and I like to read your thoughts and opinions on the song, your experiences with the band, and your experiences listening to this song. If you could do that for me. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I have been a huge fan of Skillet since the first album, with Meemaw's old Skillet as the cover. What is your all-time favorite album from the band? Is it one of the early albums or one of the newer albums? Do they get more electronic-y kind of feeling as the decades progressed? What is your all-time favorite songs, and how is it to see these guys live? Is this something I should buy a ticket and go check out? Who would you have seen on that tour that you saw them? And tell me about that live experience that you had. And a top 5 of your favorite songs would be great. Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, it was just not my cup of tea. It's a little too dancey. They got the electronics in there. It's kind of that hard rock that sounds like a lot of hard rock that you've heard before. It's a very radio friendly, and it's a palate cleanser. It's just one of them songs that gets you from point A to point B on the freeway, and you stop and forget about it just a little right after you turn off the car. Not my cup of tea. They're doing a damn good job. Thumbs up to them. Keep up the good work, but I don't want any more of it. I'm going to say goodbye to it. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know, my fine and fantastic and wonderful and pleasant and delightful friends. I love you all so much. You're so fantastic. All of you folks that check out the channel, much love, much appreciated, and everything else. If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you want your shout out. I want Shane to shout me out. It is your video, your chance. You can click the link in the description below, or you can join the Patreon, or you can always put it in the comments below. We will get it on in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you. If it's from the comments and I see it, I'll put it on a list, and perhaps we'll get to it at some point, okay? That's all I got for this. Surviving the game.